Good morning everyone. How you doing, guys? How are you doing? Happy Friday! And as always, very nice. And as always, good stretch. Yes, important, very important to do. But also, happy weekend. Yes. Anyways, we have an emergency, a brewer emergency. I've noticed this morning, I found out that the next community goal is a brewer emergency, where they want us to collect the items we've been buying from them. I haven't, but a lot of others have. And we can sell them at their specific space station for double their price. That's one. And the rewards are tier 5 and tier 6 cargo racks with increased capacity installable on any ship, which is kind of huge, kind of insane. We need to get on that right now, and I mean right now. So we were collecting all the materials from the planet there. No longer. We have to move. I think the first thing we'll do is get back to a ship, upgrade our engines. I believe we had to upgrade. Then we prepare for the rest of the things. Even though there's a lot of materials around us. I know. Look at it. Materials everywhere. Anyways. Unfortunately, we don't have time for materials. Material needs are beneath us. Recall the biggest chonker. It's gonna be his new name. I think Big Chonker is a good name. Now, while that thing is coming down, we'll just grab something. Maybe. Still have enough HP is good. That's not the right thing. I need that thing. That is carbon. Sure, I'll take it. Okay. Grab. Now, where's my ship? Doesn't seem like it's anywhere near yet. Oh, there it comes. That comes. Okay, we can grab something else in the meantime. In the meantime, grab whatever that is. We still need the materials. So grab whatever I can now while my ship is landing. It's about to touch down. Can we shoot this from here? Seems like yes. What is it? It is nickel! More nickel, yes. Grab. I said grab. There, yes, grab. Anyway, where's our ship? To or left behind us? The big blue ball? Probably red-handed. Let's see, grab this. While we're here, iron! Perfect, that's what we need. We got more than we need, so it's fine. I would love to fill up our inventory with that stuff. But, yeah, we don't have time. Brewer's in danger. Brewer has an emergency. And it's gonna bring us much wealth. Extreme wealth. Especially since I mostly make my money doing some, go on. There we go. Oh, more, nice. Why is there a ship behind my ship? Anyway, all aboard. We gotta leave. Upgrades, people. All the upgrades. I think here should be good. Very good. Very good. All aboard. We got quite a lot of materials from this planet. It's a pretty awesome one. Engage. No time to waste. Up and away. And first we're gonna upgrade our ship as planned, because we got the materials. That would be over here in Kuhn. Unfortunately, that's behind us. Yeah, increased cargo racks for size 5 and 6 is pretty awesome. To get more capacity on them. Especially on a ship this big, in which I make all money by grabbing stuff from somewhere and putting it somewhere else. There we go. Much better. Now about That upgrade. I think it was Mars Manager, right? We're trying to upgrade. Engage. And then we have to grab our fuel scoop again, which we sold here. So I have to go back here. That was not smart. Yeah, we have to go back here to grab a fuel scoop. I was too quick. I was too quick. Return. Because we did buy our SRV over there. That means I put my fuel scoop there. I need it. We need to go across the galaxy. Temperature is actually fine. Don't know why we were in combat mode, but we were. I am too hasty. I am too hasty. I enjoy being hasty. We have a goal. I like it. Dutch wouldn't use if anything about this. I think they would, right? Well, we're going towards their one station, which is right there. It's not too far away. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what they have to say. Playlist, that's fine. There we go.
Panther Clipper enters service. Trailblazer resupply calls. Zorgan Peterson has confirmed that the Panther Clipper heavy freighter has entered full-scale production following 2 successful community-led support initiatives. Independent pilots played a vital role in stabilizing final phase manufacturing, with critical commodities delivered to production facilities at Vespucci City. Security operations were also pivotal, with coordinated action clearing pirate threats and safeguarding high-priority convoys across the Iaba system. A spokesperson
Top 50?
for Zorgan Peterson
Wow, okay.
stated, "We're proud to see the
And top 100, that's fine.
schedule. The response from the pilot community has been overwhelming and instrumental in making this happen. Early sales have been promising, and we're looking forward to seeing the Panther's impact on interstellar trade. Pilots are now being asked to deliver aluminium, steel, titanium, and CMN composites to replenish Trailblazer megaship stock reserves as they supply humanity's newest frontier regions."
That's it.
The considerable success of independent colonization efforts has placed pressure on Brewer Corporation's stocks of these materials. Brewer Corporation's primary distribution silo at Starlay Station in Minerva is hosting shipments, with a modified cargo rack listed among the rewards. Zorgan Peterson.
So that's what we're going for. That is exactly what we're going for.
Has officially announced.
So that's the thing we're going to grab. So we want to collect our earnings from last time. Want to upgrade this ship ASAP.
Panther Clipper. Zorgan Peterson has officially
Hello.
announced the release of the long-awaited Panther Clipper.
There. So I want to collect all that stuff. Let's get this one back on. But first, reassembly of the ship.
Zorgan Peterson, Golf, Romeo Delta. Please submit a landing request on approach, Commander. Request approved. Please head directly for Bay 02.
I did notice while making my thumbnail, I don't really have many thumbnails of the ship. Notice getting an angle like this would be awesome. Now, it's not a sunny side or anything. To this. Do it again, because this is just way better looking. Ah, there we go. And then let's put it in. File new. And while we're flying over, I'll start preparing that thing for tomorrow or someday else. Yeah. Sometimes it does that. Paint is weird sometimes. Paint be weird. Paint be weird. There we go. We're up. That's better. No, this sort. Yeah. That is correct. Prepare some things. So we're gonna grab our stuff here. That SRV can go just somewhere. There it is. Make sure we sell it so we don't get the wrong thing. This was our fuel scoop, right? Yep, it was. Equip. Good. And we're out. Back to the station. Back to Kuhn. We got the metal now. We can do it. Ah, itchy. Maximum itchiness. Sometimes, man. Sometimes the itchiness is real. Got all that done. Yep.
Landing restraints lifted. Moderate speed on exit.
Moderate speed. We're in a rush, man. We need to get everywhere at once and have to do 10 billion things at the same time. That's how it goes. That's just how it goes. Also, did Auto Assassin once again try to assassinate me? Chat, was it trying to assassinate me again? I think it did, right? Another attempt was made. Anyways. That's not correct. I missed. I missed. 2, 1, engage. Maximum power. To the stars and beyond. As one particular character always said. If you know who, good for you. And then we need to go. Oh, wait. Wrong. Let's go up here. Settlements. Yes. We want to go to Longside Base. Right there. Put that in there. Probably gonna overshoot this if I don't pay attention, so I'm probably gonna overshoot this. Maybe if I'm quick. Maybe. Still good. We're still good. Not overshooting it yet. Half an eye on it. Bam. Still good. It's going down fast. Let's not go too fast here. Keep it there, maybe. 7? No, 6? No. 7. We want 7, chat. Only 7s. 6 is not allowed. Ooh. Gotta be on the sunny side. Nice, nice. So there's multiple things we are required to do. One we need to prepare first, so I need to make sure that I have my upgrades done. One upgrade's gonna probably take a while. But I want it nonetheless. Want the better FSD. The Alien Tech FSD, I want that one. There we go. A little bit further in. We're a bit too shallow. Still shallow. Still shallow. How about this? Now that's better. That is a better angle. There we go. Speed is actually lower than can be. Let's go a bit up. There. 137 versus, I mean, we're still not in the kilometers, so it doesn't really matter. We can't calculate this. Let's see, megameter still, give me kilometers. Oh, wait, we're not in the atmosphere yet. 900 versus, that's okay. Yeah, go a little bit lower. A little bit low, that's a bit far. There we go. A little bit more. Yeah, that's it, that's it. We're good. We're good. No problems yet. I'll finish this here. There we go. Now the thumbnail correctly done. Oh. Of course, we instantly go to the screen, which is great. Luckily not during the descent, or not during the glide. Still 16 kilometers out, so we're a bit too flat here. Else we would have been within 10 kilometers.
Golf Peterson, Golf Romeo Delta, flight control online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you wish to land.
Requesting permission to dock, yes. Not a high metal content world, by the way. Now I can't see the distance, because that's still there. Think we go there? Oh, it's 4. Never mind, I thought it was 7.
Clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 03.
03. Okay, we're a bit too close apparently. I can't see the distance. I thought it was from 8 to 7. Apparently we were from 6 to 4. Yes. It's still fine, chat. We're still good. Infantry should be empty because I haven't done anything in it. That's good. Nice. So we need our thrusters and we need our FSD upgraded. I think one of them need an experimental. I think we could both upgrade them here. But one upgrade we couldn't afford because we lacked iron, which we now have. Metal. Okay, that's pretty dark. It's dark outside, chat. It's very dark.
Landing operation complete. Commence system shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Engines. Hey, VR dude. How do you, mate? Lurk at work again? Will do. Thank you very much for lurk. Welcome in. Welcome in. Experimental effects. There we go. We want our drag drives. Yes, drag drives installed. There we go. Nice. I think we already did the FSD. Let's see. Yeah, we did. That's already on Mouse Manager. Good. We're good. Okay. Then the next thing is to collect our earnings. So let's auto launch this and let's have a look where our earnings are. Actually, transaction is better. That would be in IBA. There we go. It's 8 jumps away. Okay. So go to IBA, collect our earnings.
Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
We'll grab her to. Oh, that's actually nice over there. Instantly go to warp away instead of having to leave the plants. Nice. Ah, there we go. I like that. I like it when it comes together. That's nice. That's very nice. So we have a bit of an emergency because apparently the new community goal dropped, and Brewer Corporation is in trouble. They require resources, the very ones we bought from them actually, and they will buy at a double price for one, and secondary, they will also reward us if we get within the top 100 or top 25 with improved cargo racks, mass 5 and 6, and they will be just like the special cargo racks in the Panther Clipper Mark II, this one. We're not scooping? We are not scooping. Interesting. Okay. But just like the special cargo racks in the Panther Clipper, there will be improved versions of the cargo racks 5 and 6, but they can be installed on any ship. Any ship. So every ship in the galaxy will have better cargo capacity if you get these things. Of course, I will put it on my Panther Clipper, because why the hell not? I mean, even more cargo, even more greed? Yeah. There is no such thing as too much greed, chats. It does not exist. So yeah, we need to get our ship ready for hauling, which I intend to do. And to do so, I want to make sure I have all my upgrades done. So I do want to go to a system that has the better FSDs. See if we can get one. So we're gonna try to farm those Titan components. I mean, we only need the specific components itself. The rest we have plenty of. And then we have to get to 2 different markets to collect the stuff. There's 2 more items, so I need to make a list of things we need for that. I wish we could make that a mission so I could actually have a list automatically, but we don't. We have to just print screen things, I guess. And we are still 6 jumps away. So get slightly more jump range. That's the important thing. And then I think we just go collect, I think, CNN components. We need to think of which of the components are the most expensive ones. So we've had aluminum, steel, CNN components, and something else. I think titanium. And we have to find out which one is the most expensive one. Buy this as cheap as possible. And then we get double the market price from Brewer. For some reason I have Bauer in my head, but it's Brewer. So that is the plan. But first and foremost, we collect our earnings. But also forget that. And I might just install them anyway. Because I do not really think I'll use a... I do need to test the combat capability of the ship to see if our temperature goes up. But seeing what we installed, I don't think our temperature should go up. So I think we don't need a heatsink. Nor do I really think that ECM is necessary. But I can just get rid of the heatsink and then install, instead of my point defense I have and the heatsink, I can get the new heatsinks, the new point defense. We just unlocked. I think I do that. Just make the ship the ultimate hauler. I mean, it kind of already is, but even more so. Did I see correct? A Titan is back. I didn't see a Titan back. I'm just going for Titan scraps. But it might be. I don't know. Let's have a look. I don't know anything about a Titan that's back, but let's have a look. Onto the map. We got some Titan remains on this place, I know. I don't know how you recognize the Titan that's back. I know we have a Titan over here. These are Titan remains, which I also have been harvesting. We will be harvesting there in the near future anyway. It's a plan after this. I don't see anything new about Titans. I think it's just the same old wreckage, I think. Unless there's something that I don't know how to look for that, because I never really hunted the Titans. I wasn't around when that all happened. It was for the Target War and before the Titans were a thing. I mean, the Titans were a thing and we couldn't do anything to them. And there was no point going towards them because you would die just going towards them. So I never engaged with that, and then I kind of left the game for a while after that because there was nothing for me to do. So yeah. I mean, popping Titans in front of my face and I can't fight them is like, yeah, cool. We avoid them, and yeah, there's not much gameplay in that. So I have nothing to do with the Titan killing or the Titan hunting or anything. Maybe I should get myself a new joystick at some point. If I can get it at some point, if I can afford it, I might get myself a new joystick so I can actually do some proper combat. But that will take a bit. Maybe if I'm lucky I get my my yearly financial backup from Twitch, which is 50 euros a year or something. Maybe I get that soon, hopefully, and then perhaps, not sure if you can get a good joystick for 50 euros, but we'll see. Because at the moment it is not an option. Itchy. Itchy nose. And then I would buy a joystick completely for this game. So, yeah. It's a bit of an investment. But I am tempted. I have to say. Hey Nemesis, good morning mate. How you doing, dude? Have you seen a new emergency? We have to... Brewer Corporation is in trouble. And they want our help for double the price of stuff we bring to them. And then also we get improved cargo bays. Type 5 and 6. Not restricted to any ship type. So yeah, type 5 and 6 cargo racks with higher capacity for any ship you want. Ooh. I mean, yes, please. It's time to bring your hauler, mate. Time to bring your hauler. It's the main way how I earn my money in the game. So yeah, if I get even more cargo, yeah. What stick do you have now? I have no stick. I do not have one. That's the problem. I wish I had one. My stick broke and then I kind of stopped playing the game. Because my stick broke. And this game to me is a joystick game. I mean, mouse and keyboard kind of works, but I mean, the combat is kind of, yeah, not really. I mean, maybe with a controller, but I don't have one of those either, so. Most games you can play with mouse and keyboard, but this game just, it doesn't feel correct. It does not feel correct. I have to be fair. I like the fact that I had a joystick with all kind of extra buttons for my thumb to use, and you know you can do so many. If you just 3 buttons with your thumb, of course the normal trigger with your index finger, and maybe 1 or 2 in the bottom. And you can do so many things with a hand without me getting confused about what button it is. Because I used to have a mouse with 16 buttons on the side, but you never knew which one you were pushing. So it was, yeah, I could never get the hang of it. Yeah, Ready Hot 7,200 tons an hour. And 2 minutes earlier. Didn't have a lot of time. Dude, that's awesome, dude. You're well ahead of me. Holy shit. Okay, I need to haul even faster. I need to haul ass. Yes. But first we need to collect our earnings. I think that was at a station here. Come on. Give me this one. Yes. I think it was a station, not a settlement. So yeah, let's see. Collect our earnings. Let's go. But well done, dude. I want to make sure I get in the top 75% if I can, because I want to get 2 of those cargo racks of each type. I'm not sure how many can I install. I think I can install them all on the ship. Let's see. Cargo racks. Where are we? Meetings. Cargo rack. So 6. So there's 1 6 here and 1 6 there. So those 2 6 could be replaced with better ones. I got 1 over here, and of course I have my Guardian Frameshift booster, which I might exchange for a lower grade variant, so I can install both increased Type 5 cargo racks. I need to see what's better. Yeah, for that I need to get in the 75%, so I need to haul, because I need to have that. It is required. My order needs it. I do expect them, though, that after a while they will also make it somewhere in the universe available for some kind of weird technology brokers, I guess. Engineered the Panther shieldless with FSD booster and have 1204 capacity with 33 light years range through Leyden. 33 through Leyden? Dude, that's awesome, dude. I'm going 40 now. No, of course not. I'm not Leyden yet. I haven't really done any kind of collection yet because I'm still upgrading it, still engineering it. And I'm gonna first grab myself the double engineered FSD first. I still need to get that. That's the next stop. And then I think with all the upgrades we want, and then we go and collect, I think, some more CNN components, somewhere randomly away, and just fly towards a place, get the mission, and then sell it stuff. That's the plan. And I hope to get a few thousand in there. I hope we have time for that, because of course today I'm gonna go with some friends this evening. We have a weekend with the three of us, sorry, with the four of us. We're gonna have a tabletop weekend, so I have to pack my bag and stuff, which will be after stream. That's fine, but I can't make it an extra long stream, unfortunately. I wish I could, man, because I want to haul. I want to haul and get all things ready, because that is kind of awesome. We just got ourselves a new hauling titan of a ship, and then you get even better cargo capacity as a free option in the community event. That's some good timing. That's some good time to get a lot of people play more of the same ship. Also to get more people to buy that ship. Well thought out. Yes. I think it's a pretty good move. Yeah, without shield I went 4A overcharged power plant and 4A engine focus distribution. Had enough charge for boosting away the station. 4A? Okay, 4A is enough. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know. Then I might also lower... I mean, I do want to have my weapons, so we'll see. We'll see. I need to design my ship build. And where is the entrance? Down there. I really hope that they fix this from where you can't see the distance. That's so annoying. I think it's 7. It was a 7. Yeah, those two... That's the wrong one. Those two illuminated buttons over there are really annoying. I already reported them. There's some reports on the... Actually, let's see... Any dangerous? Where is it? Service status, no. Issue tracker, there we go. I'll give you a link here where you can track issues. Post your issues and problems with the game there, so they will actually see them. The more people they post, the more chance they will actually do something with it. It's some kind of popularity contest instead of just seeing the problems, so more people need to show off that they have a problem with this. But it's over here, you can put your tickets in, and then they should have a look. And there is already a ticket for that particular problem. If you find any other problems, also post them there, so they actually know that there's something happening. I looked at the 5Ds for potential weight reduction, but 4As were better overall. Okay. That's good info, dude. That's good info. Means probably can't run with weapons, though, I guess. But yeah, most of us won't run with weapons. I do want to keep them on, because I can only sell them, and I don't want to sell them. So I probably can't use it. Mission board, yes. And that is correct. Complete this one. Top 100%. So we carried one thing. It was enough. And the protection, we're in the top 50% here. Pretty good. I like that. Where's our money? Where's my money? Anyway, we need to do this as well. Aluminum, cement composite, steel or titanium. Now we need to find out which of these is the most expensive one. Buy that one because we get double the price. So that means more profit if you take the most expensive one. We're gonna do that in a bit, not now. First, we actually... Let's go to outfitting and get those two point defense installed, I think. And I think I want one up top, one on the bottom, right? I mean, one needs to protect my cargo bay. And one needs to protect the top for in case of missiles and stuff, I guess. Yeah, no weapons in the build either? I thought so. And that's fine. And I can turn my weapons off if I want to. But I will be running with weapons and stuff. I think it's just fun to have the whole... I mean, also I can't sell these because they will disappear. And I just engineered them all, so no, they're gonna say. But I might want to see if we can make something happen with something else. Optional. Nope. Utility, yes. I don't give a shit about the heatless sink launcher, so that one can just be replaced. Yeah, we can't store it, unfortunately. It's a bit of engineering gone. Point defense turrets. Yeah, this one. This one. And modification. I wish it would actually show here both modifications. By now I should be able to just, hey, there's 2 modifications on this one. But we install this one. Yes. And we replace this one also with the other one. With the special variant of it, the good one. Bam. There There we go. I think they're both on the bottom though. Let's have a look. Both bottom? I can't replace anything else. Yes, both bottom. I mean, our cargo bay is very well protected, I guess. But rockets on top will still hit us. I don't want to... can I move these without them being gone? I can move them. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So we can do that without losing them. Good. This is still the bottom. There's top. Top right. Top right is fine. You. Exchange position with this shield booster. And top protection with the best 2 point defense we can get. That's awesome. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care about that. That's just my my cooling. Okay, and we're gonna go away from this. And then next up is to collect or better FSD. Let's see, it's a bit of a trip, It's down here twice. Ah, it's only 4 jumps. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm curious to see what difference it brings actually, because we now have upgraded our FSD to the max for range. So increased range mass manager. That's the max. And at the moment empty. We can say it somewhere. There. We can travel 42.68. I'm curious. I think we'll get it up to 45 with the double engineered one. Of course, we have to grab it and then look again. But I first need to make a list of things we need to buy. So we need to buy some materials, and we need to get ourselves that that Targoid Titan specific item. I could do this ship actually. Why the hell not? Yeah, why not? Anyway, we're going there anyway. Let's get that away, and we move up. Ready out of... okay. Ready out of the mass lock. Didn't think we would be. I mean, the station is right there. I mean, if it works, right? Pirates tried to interdict me twice, but NPCs are easy to beat. That's true. That's true. If you have at least decent... if you have decent engines, I believe, that gives you more maneuverability in space, right? So you can actually avoid interdiction. Possible. I need to find out how. Something I need to look into. Because I have a cool greed is good emote. It's even animated. I'm not much of an artist, but I'm kind of proud of that one. It was a lot of work. And it's not great. It's kind of jank. But it's the perfect kind of jank. It's a funny kind of jank, I think. Scoop that fuel. Slurp it up. Slurp it. Slurp faster. Yes. Okay, it doesn't slurp very fast. Jerome Archer. I do want to get some more merits as well, but I now have things to do. Like getting more stuff done. It should not be in the list, right? No, we can't see it right now because we're charging up. That's why. I was about to look at the goal to see how much was already brought in. I expect a lot of people already have been farming like hell to get that stuff. It's kind of insane. I'm not even sure how much more cargo capacity you get. I expect half more or something. That's what I expect. Jump wise. Oh, we're almost there. So we don't need much more. So since we're going to do that anyway, and I want to use this ship, I do know I have some of those corrosive resistant cargo bays ready. I bought a few of them, and they're level 4 or size 4, but they have the same capacity as a normal size 4 cargo bay. So if I just put that one in, the capacity doesn't matter. This ship can then collect the Titan bits. We just have to find out to get all the other materials from the other markets, because I think there were 2 items we have to buy at specific markets, which is not too hard with, well, this ship. I mean, we got what, 1,000 cargo capacity. Let's get us to Dobrovsky. Da comrade. Anyway, let's see. We got, yeah, 1,008. which will be exactly the same after we get at the cargo bay, so... And we're now in travel mode, so that's no problem. I see only benefits. I see only good things coming our way. Yeah, for Gremlin, I can't be here this weekend, of course, to help with the grind. And then the expansion state of that system will probably no longer be in expansion. It usually is only 5 days or something that these states last. So we have to find another farm next week, or we have to do it in after streams. I can't really do in evenings here because I sit in the living room and my brother watches TV, so I can't really do a stream then. And also I need to sleep at 8:30 because I start work at 4 a.m. so my evenings are pretty short. But we can find some time somewhere, somehow. The only real evening I have is Saturday evening, but then I'm doing DD with my friends, so... Which is kind of important. DD with your friends. Yes. Do that. It's fun. Did we jump out at 7 megameters? Must have seen something wrong there. Pick my eyes to see it me, because
Swoiwns Golf Romeo Delta. This is an independent star system, Commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down. Access granted. Set down on landing pad 2-4.
landing pad 2-4. What's my rebuy now? Just curious. 1.7 million. Okay. I mean, I'm starting to stuff more stuff in that's not free to rebuy, so it's gonna be a bit more expensive, but at least it won't be as expensive as my Corvette or something, I hope. If it stays under the 10 million, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. It might not be. It might not. I do need to install a limpet controller. I need to put something away that I can then reinstall to get a limpet controller so I can collect the item. I mean, technically I don't need to collect the item, but there's a lot of other things floating around I want to get. I might also just simply do it with my Type 10 who I made for this specific purpose, which is right here anyway. But I'd love to see this ship in combat, although there's not going to be much combat because it's filled with AX ships which will all help you out if you get under attack, which will rarely happen.
System shut down.
I think we grab our Type 10. Right? Or shall we try to take this ship? I need to have a look at what we have, what we can exchange. We might drop our fuel scoop for a bit again, and I can put a Limpotron there. Just a simple collector one. That's all we need. Well, actually, no, we need also anti-corrosive, because sometimes you just grab too many of those things and you get corrosive stuff. So let's see. Yeah, we can drop our fuel scoop for a bit here. That's fine. Optional. That's why my fuel scoop is a bought one. So you store. And then we grab ourselves a multi-limpet controller. I think it is Xeno Limpet. Decontamination, reason repair. It doesn't give any collection. This only type 6 though, so I can't put in a or collect everything limpet controller, unfortunately. Rescue limpets? Fuel transfer, hatch breaker, repair. No, we need the contamination. So the decon. What else could I drop that's not a purchased option? So we got our frameshift drive booster. I mean, I can drop it here for a bit. For a short time. Sure. Drop it here. Then we grab ourselves a... Since we need a decontamination and we need a collector, I just basically have the normal ones, right? Repair, prospect, fuel, hatch breaker, collector. We need a collector, yes. We got a 3B right here. That'll do. I mean, why buy a new one if we have a ready one here? Now, decontamination. Are there special limpets, or is that also in the multi-limpet controllers? Are they only in multi-limpets? So we got collectors here. Fuel transfer, hatch breaker, prospecting, multi-limpet, recon. Seems like decon is only multi-limpet. Okay. Xeno, decontamination. Yes, that's what we need. C or B, that is 10 tons versus 15 tons. Range is 5 kilometers. And the range is 300 versus 5 kilometers 300. But the same. What is different? Integrity is different. Number of megawatts is different. Weight is different. But nothing about the limpets is different. Then why would you ever take the heavy one? The range is the same. Speed is the same. Repair capacity. Okay. I mean, I see no reason to get the B at all. Why would you grab the B if you can get the C here? Odd. Anyway, C it is. Cool. That is done. So we got a shield, we got all that stuff. Let's get our fire group ready. So I want my weapons already there. So let's put my limpets here. Decontamination. Where's my collection? That's probably somewhere else. Decontamination on 1 and collection on 2, I guess. Cool. Then we need to get some limpets. We don't need a ton of these. Let's bring, I don't know, 100. Far more than we need. Far more than we need. Good. Anything else? Yes, we need to know what we need to get. That would help. Technology broker. So there's all kind of cool stuff, by the way. A lot of cool stuff. But we are here. Oh, they also have the engineered seeker missile rack. High capacity seeker missile with thermal cascade. Oh, okay. It's a different one. Not the one I'm looking for. Interceptor bubblehead. Got that. Ah, there it is. Class 7 FSD. Also need the anti-corrosion cargo rack. I need to install that. So we need data mined wake exceptions. Oh, we need to scan things. So I need a scanner. Oh, that's annoying. The arrays and Titan drive components. So I need to get arrays. I need to get the wake exceptions. Let's see where I can get that. Bam. Let's make sure you can see it. Screen capture. Bam. So we're looking for data mined wake exceptions when ships, materials, encoded. That's the where we can buy things. Let's see. I think we just go and collect those. I don't know if there's any way to find here. Core internals, FSD. I don't see the special one here. So I was hoping the special one would be here so I could see the things, but I can't. So we're looking for data mined wake exceptions. So these ones, these are the top ones. Where to find wake and high wakes? There are, especially with famine systems and high traffic. So we could scan for that. I'd love to buy them, but don't have any other materials that are a lot of. So I think we have to go for scanning route. Meh. And just sit there and just scan wakes, which is boring as hell. I wish there were more options for that. Fine. We can let's bring our ship in here. Let's print screen this so I can find it. That would be nice. We get that one. Activate paint technology, and there it is. We got the list. The L list is here. Good. You can also look it up. That's good. Pop it down there somewhere. So data mined wake exceptions. We've got also electrochemical arrays, which are items, I believe. So we might be able to get those. That seems like manufactured components. Let's see if I can see it properly. Electrochemical arrays. We've got a lot of made stuff. No, so alloys. Electrochemical arrays. Here. So we need military supercapacitors. High-grade emissions in high population system with a state of civil war. We can collect these. I assume, since all of these things are really easy to get, if we go to any of these systems, we probably can instantly fill it completely with supercapacitors, and then we exchange for the arrays. So I assume, since I think it works the same as the Imperial Shielding and Core Dynamics, which you can get basically in one go fill an entire inventory. So I think the same will apply here. So we want to go to independent system with civil war, and then just get high grade emissions and high population. That sounds doable. So first, I want to get out of here. Shipyard. We have to bring in the scanner. The scanner has to be here, and we probably can collect this ourselves. So let's see, where's my scanner? Oh, scanner, where are you, my boy? There you are. 11 minutes, that's fine. Come here. Confirm. Okay. Scanner is approaching. Scanner's coming in. That's good. And we're going to see if we can collect those... military supercapacitors. So for that, we're going to... Civil War. Let's get Inara. Inara, come here. Inara has been deployed. So let's see, nearest I want. Nearest, we want a star system. Government, no. Control of faction states, civil war. Allegiance will be independent. Population high, let's say million plus. Above a million. Sounds good. Anything else? Let's see, yeah. High emissions, high population, check. Status of war, check. High chance in alliance and independent systems. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. And we just collect the stuff and then we go out. Cool. And near Seoul, I mean we're right next to Seoul, so that's fine. Let's see. We got population 22 million. I'll take that one. Zarya Manas, that's where we're going. That is the location. And in the meantime, our ship will arrive here so we can do the scans and things. We got all limpets. Yeah, we did. Limpets are good. They're right there. Okay. Yeah, for the launch. And we're going to Ibiza, or maybe not. I don't scan every ship and wake I see on my way in and out station. Always carry a wake scanner on most ships. I don't have a wake scanner on most ships. This ship doesn't have one. I don't want to install one. Because I think I just... I don't want to get rid of any of the base components if I can avoid it. So this ship doesn't have it. But I do have a specified scanning ship which I will bring in. It's my Mandalay. Who can scan all things and quickly and upgrade and stuff, and that will be the one who gets my wig exceptions and stuff like that. And if possible, I want to buy a few of these. So we got tellurium aplenty. We can buy 3, slightly less than 3, okay. So we can buy 2. Chemical process, no problem. Propulsion elements are no problem. So when I get a good amount of these, I don't have the right cargo bay installed at the moment. That's not a big problem, but would have been nice. Should have thought of that. I didn't. But that's fine. We don't need it at the moment. We'll need it soon though. But I try to scan indeed every ship I find, but not all will wakes. That I usually don't. But there are systems which have a high amount of traffic, and I just go sit there and just scan wakes. But wake scanning is really annoying because it takes a long time. It's very random, and you usually don't get what you want. Mainly, that's the main thing. But yeah, scanning every ship would be a good plan. It's utility slot, so no point, not too important unless my ships are specialized. Yeah. I got for my utility all my shield boosters and my just installed point defense. I could have installed point defense and just left it there for a bit and just installed a wake scanner. I could have done that. But I'm gonna bring my since I have to go to a specific system anyway. I might install wake scan on the ship. I mean, why not, right? Instead of one of my point defenses, or I think instead of one of my shield boosters. I don't think we need the biggest shields in the world, right? I mean, I can't replace them though. So it has to be my point defense then. My top point defense can go in lieu for a scanner, I guess. I think that will be fine. And then I have another utility on the ship. I need to, of course, then engineer that thing to be long range, which is okay. It needs to happen then. So another engineering thing we need to do. Because especially in a ship as slow as this one, you want to be able to scan it from long range. You don't want to have to go to 3 kilometers every single time, because this ship is just not that maneuverable. And even on a maneuverable ship, you don't want to. Just maximum range, you just scan all things. But I want a bunch of these FSTs, because they're simply the best FST in the game. That's what they are. Upgrade and everything. All they need is Mass Manager and then they're done. Now I did put away my fuel scoop, but we do have plenty of that. And we only need a few jumps, I think. I mean, yeah, I think it's fine. Might keep an eye out for a large station to dock at to just refuel on the way back, maybe. But I don't think we need to. There's also a wake when you leave a station. I scan 1 or 2 while leaving Maslock and make my jump. I mean, that's a good plan. That is definitely a good plan. Also, I need candy because my throat is already dying. Come. Just keep my throat alive for a bit. And I will be loud this weekend as well, because we're going to do a lot of board games, so there's going to be a lot of talking and stuff. Normally I have some rest during the weekend, I don't really talk too much. I have a naturally loud voice, which is pretty straining for my throat. It usually also limits my my streaming time. Because if you go further, I wake up with a sore throat already. That's really bad. I did a transport ship thing for a bit, but my god, you can't do it for long. Transport ship thing? You mean hauling stuff in and forward? I do that quite a lot, especially the whole what shall I call it? The whole condensation thing is just hauling stuff in and forth. And the way I earn my money is also hauling, so I don't mind hauling. As long as there's something else to listen to or watch or do in the background, then it's fine. Find a cool route to work for, and you're fine. At least I am. It's hard to make it entertaining though. That is hard. So it's probably not something I'm gonna do a lot of on stream, because I don't think it's fun to watch. Because it's not so fun to do. It's just, yeah, you have to do it, but still, you know. I should have looked at the station, but I think, yeah, I should look at the station, seeing how my fuel is going. We do want to make a stop to refuel. I'm not sure I mean, my war system has a big population. That must mean also a large landing platform. Yeah. 1 second. My brother hates his phone, which is fine. But for some reason, he has the logic that because he hates his phone, he has to have to put the most obnoxious, loud, horrible ringtone on it. I have no clue what the logic is in this. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, but yeah, that's what you heard. That's what you heard. It's horrible. I hate it. Sometimes he forgets in the living room, and then it goes off while I'm streaming. Oh, I hate that, man. I really hate it. Just put a thing on vibration and put it somewhere where you find it if you need it, and just leave it there. I rarely take my phone off my room. It's just there. Or well, it's on desk right now for recharging, but it's still on vibration. I can see it when it goes off. I don't have to listen to it. You know. When scanning transport ships for encoded. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, yeah. Transport thing scanning is annoying, but there are places where you can scan them pretty well. There are, I believe, famine stations indeed, where you have food distribution stations or places where just ships go in and out all the time, usually big ships too. And there's also tourist places where you can just see all the orcas and belugas go in and forth. So, and you can scan quite a lot there, because they just go in and forth. Especially the famine systems are really good for farming those scans. Especially because they always come in from a certain angle. They warp from some distance, then they get scanned and go they get their thing, and then warp away at almost the same place. You can basically are stationary and have 4 in a row you can keep scanning. So it's a pretty good place to do so. Doesn't make it more fun. I wish you could get a pre-engineered wake scanner with long range and fast scanning. That would be awesome, because I hate that this D-scanner right now, having to keep that button pressed is really bad for your hands if you do it a long time. I'm gonna go here to refuel. Yeah, let's do it first. We're in the right system. We should be at war or civil war. I think civil war. So let's have a look what the state is here. Civil war, perfect. Anarchy, I'm fine with that. Lots of people, check. So we need here to get our high-grade emissions, right? Let's check it. Military supercapacitors. That is high-grade emissions. Yes. Okay. Good. We're on track. So refuel. I mean, don't really need to right now, do I? I mean, sure, do it. Why not? Okay. We might overshoot it because I did a wobble. I'm gonna overshoot it because we're not in the. Oh, we're megameters. We are. Just badly. That's I think an 8. That's a 7. That should do. How do we fuel? I've done any material grind since they changed it, but when Jameson the other day, and there's loads more beacons to scan in one sitting. I still need too long, but only 2-3 times now. Better. Yeah, you do get more stuff. True. I believe also the price was lowered, or you get more stuff per scan or something. So they did make it a lot better. But yeah, that's still a lot of gameplay that's just not fun to do. Especially the scan things are really annoying. But I don't like to reload. I don't like reloading systems. That's just not fun at all. I really hate that. So I try to scan it actually in game with some gameplay, but that is pretty tough to do to get enough. I never get stuff filled. There's no easy and fun way to do it. I mean, the shield systems, for example, you just go get a high grade and you have a chance to fill your entire inventory with the highest grade. Something like that would be awesome for scans, but how do we do it with scans? Refuel, that's all we need is, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's all we need. Then we need, let's see, we don't need stations right now. We need, I think only signal source, right? I think it's all we need. And an F beacon. Or something I do is always scan these guys when I'm flying outside on the pilot. When something is in range, I can't scan it, I'll scan it. There. Another Type 7 transporter we scan. And they don't always have something, which is annoying. I wish they always had something, but they don't. And then also when they have something, it might be something random you don't need. Charging. Meh. The itchiness is real. Let's see. Let's get that thing locked. And let's have a look here. Mandalay has arrived. Perfect. Good. So we can grab our scanning ship when we need it. And then we go to good system to get stuff done. One sec. Yeah, my plan is to eventually get all the ships I use a lot to have that specific FSD drive. And also goal that I have is to get one set of ground gear fully upgraded. With all the perks and bonuses and nonsense. That is a plan, but that will take a long time. The worst thing is for encoded that you only get 15 of another G5s if trading up or down. So you have to go back to the site like 5 times to fill one G5. And then there's what, 8 or 10 of them to fill. Yeah, indeed, that's really... It's completely unfun. Yeah. Relogging for that grind? I understand. I completely understand. I'm not blaming you for doing it. It's just something I prefer not to do. I did do the regrind a while back, just to, the relogging a while back. I did try it. I just really hated doing it. So, if I can avoid it, I will. But I can't always avoid it. There's also this ground material. What are they called again? It's not correct. That's not correct. There is a ground material. I think it's the... I forgot the name of those things. Not material. It's the building instructions of some kind. Material instructions, something like that. Which are really hard to get. So I found this place where you can get those and then relog that location over and over. I did that, which is not the funnest, but... It's all so hard to get that stuff in the right amounts. I was like, yeah, screw it.
It's weekend!
Hey dude, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, man, and happy weekend. Happy weekend. How are you doing today? Yesterday I baked 2 cakes in one day. I haven't baked in years. And Sunday I baked 2 cakes in one day. Anyway, now weekend. Check. That thing. And then we should have scanned it by the time I get to speed. So the cake's not a lie? No, actually no. I still need to make pictures of it, I think. I think it's cool to put a picture in the Discord for food. I don't think I've made a single one. We need high grade, there we go. That's what we need. It might instantly fill us completely. That's what I expect from these things. It's only 51 seconds though. Can we get there in time? We have this FSD booster thingy. Okay, 38 seconds. We need to get closer. Not close enough yet. No, we didn't want that yet. There. Come on, megameters. I'll drop out here. And there they are. Nice, we got it. In time! Oh yeah! Normally I always fail this part. But there they are. Let's get a bit closer. Okay, we're gonna overshoot it. We're faster than I expected in this big ship. Especially as I just turn around completely. I think we're kind of in smack in the middle. That's cannons, that's scanners, collectors. We only have 2 on this thing. I should have installed a bigger one. Should have installed a bigger one. Anyway, what is the haul? Well, look at this. A full inventory of military supercapacitors in one go. Now this is how I'd love to see my scanned materials as well. Just, hey, one thing and get all of them grade 5. This is the thing I want. Yes. There's Funsies, have you ever tried to play Elite without Inara? Say for a week, could be an interesting stream series. Yes, because Inara didn't exist when the game was new. I did that, and it was well, I had things to do that I could achieve back then. There were still ships I need to get. There were also things I need to do that were, you know, in-game achievable. Without Inara though, I don't know where to go. It's a problem. I could do it. I mean, this I could do the community goal here, for example, and try to do that without Inara. That would be interesting. Then I have to find my own markets to buy stuff at. Frankly, I could just go to my own system, get the stuff there, because I know it's for sale there, and just go towards the place I need to sell it. Technically, I could. But I think Inara has too many things that we kind of need for the things that I need to achieve at the moment. Because if I start a new character, for example, and I want to grind towards a Cobra, that's all things you can do in a relatively close space. You don't really have to be a specific system. But to buy and sell things, you need to be a specific system. It's also... Are we grabbing stuff? Yeah, they are. They are doing their thing slowly. Very slowly, because, well, it's only 2 of them. Trying to fill my entire inventory. I should have bought a bigger... I mean, you can't get it. No, this is just collection. We can get bigger. I don't know why I bought a level 3 one, but I did. I think. I should have bought a bigger one. Yeah, too tiny. So it's only going to be 2 limpets trying to fill me up. Great. Exactly. Imagine starting a new command and using no third-party apps to try to play in progress, unlock engineering, etc. That's going to be so painful. That's going to be absolutely painful. It's interesting, but not something I want to risk. That's just way too much work. Because you have to then... How to discover engineering in the first place? I think you already need to get to an engineer to unlock engineering, I believe. Which then you need to know where it is. And you can follow the mission from there, because I will tell you what you need to get. But then you have to find out where you can get that thing. Now usually they say things like, for example, can I grab one simple one? Engineers. Oh, it doesn't show. For example, initial contract provide 100,000 credits worth bounty vouchers easy. Then you can get it anywhere. But there are people who actually require a specific item. I believe there's one guy who requested AI-powered toy dogs. A few ton of that. Yeah, there was that one guy. Where the hell do you get that if you don't know that? If you don't have Inara? I don't know if the game ever tells you where to find it. I know that the part of the name is the name of the system. You can buy that. So there is a way to find it, but it's not a fun journey, unfortunately. Most games actually play without that kind of stuff, but not that one. Military grade. Super best. There we go. Almost full. Almost full. And then we just downgrade this stuff. So we need to go to one of our traders. Okay. We're good. Let's go. Let's turn that off. And we need to go. Navigation. The galaxy map. Now this is manufactured materials. Which, let's see. Engineering trader, encoded, manufactured. That's where we could get it. 261 light years. How long would it take? 10 jumps. Or I use, in my opinion way smarter, Inara. Bam, there it is. Make sure you can see it, because you can't right now. That's a picture thing. There we go. Bam. Or I say, we're now at Zaryalands, that's where we are. And we're going to components trading. Is it components trading? No. It is... That's a thing. Mods and equipment technology broker. That's what we need. And that's no, it's technology broker who sells specific things. You can get kind of cool stuff here that I don't even know about. I never look at this, but I'm looking at commodities, not the thing. Components trading is the thing, right? No, there's only ground stuff, right? Components. Oh wait, it is search nearest. Station indeed. And a service with a material trader. There we go, that's what we need. We need to put it near us. Bam. Landing bird large. And the rest, I think that's all. Exactly. And then we need to go for manufacturers, so more hub, which is 37 light years instead of, or according to what I found, 261 light years. Yeah, I think an hour is still better. I think mostly if you would play it without an hour, you would just waste an insane amount of time on things that should not take an insane amount of time. So, I'm not going to do the challenge. Sorry about that. If you want to, by all means, but I'm not going to do it. We went down from 10 jumps to 2. Yeah, the power of Nara. So if you want to do it, go ahead, but to me that would be way too much time for, in my opinion, not much benefit. Because it would just be a lesson in frustration on how many points the game is not good designed. Especially quality of life things. You would learn a lot of cool things though, that is true. You would learn how to look into the market, because the market shows where you can sell things at as well. It does tell you. Only a few in range systems. That's the wrong thing, we need this guy. But it does tell you where you can buy and sell some things, but not very far away. I mean, can you imagine just the pain from starting a new character all over again, trying to get yourself to good stuff with the third-party stuff? I think that will also take weeks to get there. Imagine without it. Oh, no thank you. Not this game. This game is fun and cool to play, but I need an hour next to it. I do. Call me lazy. That's fine. There we go. But I value my time. I'd rather have fun. Also interesting thing that I've noticed, if you activate your Super Cruise Assist, it will stop everything you were doing. So also your D-scanner stops. And then you have to do it again. Now we're going to more hub. We don't... No, it's not going to be too far. I was about to take a picture of the cakes for Camplo, so you would know it would not be a lie. But to make pictures later and see if we can get it somehow on the PC. I don't really connect my phone with my PC often. I do as little as possible with my phone. I dislike the thing. If I could, I would be without. But unfortunately, you can't log in onto many government things without one of those things. Please, would love to see it. Give me a moment. I'll see what I can do. Give me a moment. While we get towards that, let's get my phone. Let's make 2 pictures and see if we can make it look slightly easy. Maybe. And let's... Okay. Works. I'll mute it for a sec, or in case people walk in.
protocols before attempting to dock.
So pictures have been taken while we fly inside here. Let's see, I got 8, I think. 7, yes, and there we go. So that's working. I'll have to find out how to get a picture of my phone on my PC. I think I can do that somehow, magically. Let's find out. First. I can see my phone, that's good. This folder is empty. Ah, might still be loading? I'll probably have to allow it on my phone, right, to see inside. I have to tell him it's allowed to. That's all fine, that's all fine, yeah. How does one do that? Allow. That one is empty. The moment is charging on my PC right now. Network, that's my hard disk, more hard disks. Okay, my phone is here. Properties. This battery. Maybe it's on the. I'm currently charging it. If I put it into a different socket, it might work. Let's see if it actually changes something. A different socket. Let's find the things. It is an experience for me too, because I have no clue how that works. To that thing, that cable needs to be moved. Ah, employ the things we do for you, mate. Ah, where is that thing attached to? Stuck. That will be here and there. Behind, and it should be this cable here. We might lose the camera here, I'm not sure. Nope, we got the right one. I got the right one, there it is. Cable acquired. Behold the cable. Let's see. We need to recharge, we need to get stop services, and we need to go for trading things, contacts, material trader. Right. Get this off my head because I can't reach that far. Put it in here, and I hope I get a pop-up or something on my phone or on my PC itself. I'm not sure. That's put in. Get no information. It does say it's connected. So security maybe? Let's see. Settings, I guess. Network connected devices, yes. Oh, it will do Bluetooth. Okay, Bluetooth will turn on. Do I have Bluetooth on this PC? I'm not sure actually. I might not. Doesn't know that. Pair a new device. Yes. Those whole devices I do not know. So I don't think I have Bluetooth on this thing. I took my Bluetooth off because I had to install. Yeah, I took my Bluetooth off here because I had to install another. I need to use another USB drive. So that's happening. Why doesn't it work through the cable though? Connect device. I'd say normal connection, but no. Storage, sound, display, wallpaper, accessibility. Isn't that for if you can't do things? Security. Find this device, maybe. Find hub, security update, Google places. Then screen lock, fingerprint, face unlock, smart lock, theft protection, SIM card lock, this, details. How would you do that? I don't even know. Indeed, I would say this game is unplayable in Inara. You wish you could it could all be done in game because it's so annoying coming out of VR tab. I want to go to Inara, then back in the game. There is a thing for that. Something called, super enough, it's called Copilot. Not from Windows Copilot, no. Elite Dangerous Copilot. There's a VR specific Copilot that does the Inara things and some of the Elite Dangerous other things in a VR setting. Where it actually tells you the things, you can hear it with the voice, you can decide what voice it is, for in VR specifically, that exist. Don't worry if it's too much circumstance, okay? It's not important, it's vitally important, it's about cake. How can you? Camploy, you don't understand the importance of cake, man. This man, he doesn't understand. Also, I'm learning something, maybe. I think I'll just Google it. We have Google, the power of Google is with us, right? Praise be to Google. I can hear you again. Well, I can't hear you, but you know. Let's see. Okay. Transfer from Android to PC. You can use a USB cloud storage device. Direct file transfer. Yeah. Connect plug to your. Unlock your phone and tap the charging this device USB and select file transfer. Okay. Unlock your phone to the charging device USB notification. Is there a notification about that? I haven't seen one, but maybe. I don't want to browser and search it. Screw, go away. I want to reinstall a browser and search engine. I don't use that anyway, so. There, charging this device. Tap from options. There we go. Yes, nice. File transfer. Aha! That's it? Is that all we did? Okay, file transfer. Connect the controls bar, that's fine. So now should I be able to see something, right? Nokia. There we got storage. We found the storage. There it is. Ta-da! Ta-da! DSIM. This folder is empty. Ah. Pictures maybe? Pictures. That's the wrong pictures. Why do I have thumbnails on my phone? I don't even know how to make thumbnails on my phone. I got 2 images, but those are of my my information I do not want to share at all, ever. That's my personal... no, let's not do that. So, why didn't it do the pictures I made before? I just made them. Why is it not in there? I have questions about this. So, that's done. File transfer, USB tethering, PTP, no data transfer. USB controlled by this device, connect device, maybe. Got a burr. Something is happening. Something is happening. Can I now... There. Weird I can't look at the DSIM. There seems to be nothing in there. I assume it's the wrong file format. Pictures, it still shows the picture I do not want to show on screen whatsoever. Actually, I think I turned off screen share at the moment, right? Let's make sure that's off so you don't accidentally see all my financial data. Screen captures off, yeah, good. So that means I can tap them carefully and hope it's not the wrong thing. Hope it doesn't show up in your face. That's what I thought, that's what I fit. And it's not the thing I was... But it's not the picture I mean, are not here. So I just took 2 pictures of my cake. Why cannot have my cake? Ooh, I could do it in WhatsApp, but I have to send it to someone. Else it won't work in WhatsApp. Ringtone, WhatsApp, podcast, documents. No, empty. Downloads. I mean, it's a picture, it's not a download. Why can I have movies on my... Who puts movies on their phones? Okay. Apparently people do so. I just don't get why a picture I took is not visible. I don't know. Maho, I have no clue. I have to give up the search. And I can't show you my beautiful cake. I'm not going to show it from the camera, because I will drop out on my keyboard and I will lose my cake. That would be a waste of cake. So no, it's not going to happen. sorry, employee. I have tried. Unfortunately, the cake has been lost for today. It will be eaten tonight. And maybe I can find a way. I did take the pictures, so that is done. I'll try maybe later. Maybe after stream I'll get some time to find out how it works. Anyway, we needed, that's alloys. We needed specific things. Military supercapacitors into the arrays, I believe, right? I think it was arrays we needed. We have a paint for this, though. Hello, paint. Ta-da! That's a paint. Oh, wait. Once again. Ta-da! Anyway, electrochemical arrays. We need 14 per. So on about 500 of these, right? I think 500 sounds good. 500,000 maybe? Maybe more. Maybe 5 million. Maybe. Anyway, electrochemical arrays. I want these, and we're gonna use those and just burp. Confirm. That should be enough for a little bit. While we're here, this one can also be done, because we can get this basically just in one go. Confirm. Just fill this up. Oh, we have the option. Polymer capacitors. That's probably not going to fill up. I mean, it's a good amount, I guess. Oh, it is filled up. Nice. So all of this is filled up. I just have to go to one of those high-grade places again and just fill it up completely. That's nice. So we got enough arrays. We got. Check. So arrays we got plenty of. Propulsion elements we got a good amount of. And we're gonna get more. Because when we're going for the Titan drive components, you will find these flying around everywhere, so that's no problem. Chemical process we don't have too many of. Actually no, 250 out of 18, that's fine, no problem. Tellurium is a bit on the low end, we could get a bit more of that. I might actually do that when if I can get a lot more data point wake exceptions, which is our biggest bottleneck is stupid scanning. And the electrochemical arrays, how do we get those again? We just got those, never mind, I'm done. Never mind. I need to actually, you know what? You there. Bam. And nice stripe. We got these done. This is also done because we got full propulsion elements. We get a few more anyway, so we need to look into tellurium, data on wake exceptions, and that's it. So the wake exceptions then means we have to go back to our scanner ship. Maximum scanning. Bam. The refuel, check. Auto launch, and we're going back to this. Yeah, this game is, in my opinion, indeed unplayable without Inara, and either Inara. I believe there's also another few of them. Inara is a good one. Commander's Toolbox is a good one. And of course the one I'm using a lot here is ED Odyssey Helper. ED Odyssey Material Helper. That's a great one. So there are a few really good ones to actually use. And I think you need one of these at least to play the game properly and have some fun. Else it's just going to be a world of frustration, I guess. Because you can't find shit in this universe. Especially as it doesn't teach you anything either. I did the ground tutorial for the third time now. It still doesn't tell you what kind of materials you need for engineering, for example. And I wish there was something that made it visible. Hey, this is an engineering item, this is not an engineering item. A simple thing like that would be nice, because there is junk in the game that has not a single use whatsoever. And you grab that as well, and then you have, well, it fills your inventory. That means you can't put stuff in there that you actually need. Oh, it's going behind the planet. Okay. It's gonna be like that, eh? It's gonna be like that. Actually, smart people Smart people, not me, will not fly back. What they would do is to galaxy map. Where did we come from? Weird route. Here, we go back here and just instantly fill up on it. Oh, that's where we came from. That's why. Oh, we need to go. We need to go to Zara anyway. Oh, nice. Yeah, as soon as we get in Zara, that's probably the place with where we just got the stuff. We just refill that because we just used that to change it up for other things. We should simply now use it to refill it completely, and we have the whole set of engineer materials in that line completely filled. I think it's a wise move. Yes. Sometimes, I'm thinking. Rarely, rarely. Engage. And then we have to go back to Wise, get our corrosive resistant cargo bay on the ship. Then we have to go to our scanner ship and scan the living bejesus out of all those wakes. Which is gonna be fun. I could also install one on this ship, but then I have to engineer it. Which I do not wish to do today because I don't think I have the time for that. I do not think the time is in our favor in that case. Also, materials helper does have a highlight system overlay that works in game, but it only goes off on your wishlist. Don't use it as one in VR. True, I believe there is a thing. I'll have to look it up. I saw a video recently about that. Dangerous co-pilot? I think it's actually called co-pilot. Elite Dangerous Virtual Assistant. EDC co-pilot, yes indeed. This is a... there we go. It's right here. You can find information in this place about co-pilots. That's the one that works in VR. Specifically for VR. There. And that should do a good amount of the things that Inara does now. Not all of it. We'll have other things, of course, but good amount. This is anarchy system. This is the system we need to be in. Yes. So back to signal sources. None. None. Nav beacon. Don't know why we have to say we're signal sources, but nav beacons are a thing. That's odd. Normally you see at least a lot of unknown, or at least odd. Yeah, I don't have that one. I don't have that ED Copilot. It's also very good. I do use that. Oh, then you already have it. Yes. I don't have it because I don't have VR, of course. But that would be a good thing to help you out, VR guy. That's the one I heard good things about. I think it was Burpit, or it was Commander Mechen, I believe. One of them who advised that program. But I am no VR specialist. I have never used VR. One, the stuff is too expensive. I don't have it. And two, I probably get violently ill. Scan the beacon. It works good even without VR or voice tag. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I mean, I already have Inara and stuff, so I kinda don't think I need it, but good to know it works. Good to know that works. Does still get updated though, because certain things, EDDC, I believe it was called, has stopped work completely because the servers were well too expensive to keep active. High grade, high grade. This time we have 10 minutes to get there, so we don't have to rush. And we just fill her up. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. Megameters. Yes. It's behind us. We should still have way too many collectors. Yes, we do. Although we only have 2 active ones, which is... I bought the wrong collector thingy. Whoops. Hello, debris field. Collect the things, you two. Collect the things. Let me just refill that stuff. Maria. Military grade. Sorry, military supercapacitors. Those are the ones we're filling up here. Because we got a bunch. Yeah. I used to find mining hotspots. Oh, that's a good use. Because I used there is a mining tool finder, but that's kind of I'm not sure if it's being updated, so I'm not always sure if it finds the right things. It also tells you if there's any high grades when you jump into a system. Ooh, nice. You don't have to actively look for high grades while doing other missions. Sounds very useful. Yeah, indeed. Camploy, I wish you a wonderful weekend. Thank you for the stream as always. Thank you for being here, mate. Hope you have a good weekend yourself. Enjoy it. Do fun things. Have a good time. And I'll see you hopefully Monday. See you Monday. Unless I get food poisoning by bad cake. It might happen. I don't make bad cakes, but still, it could happen. Let's see. 68. I mean, it's only two collectors. I think I installed a 2 collector system in my level 6 capacity slot. I put a type 3 in there. Yeah. Because I don't know why. Well, it was dumb. Let's just say it was dumb. This could have been way faster, but we are getting them. 80 out of 100. We're getting them. Luckily, it's 3 per. Let's keep it selected. I'm not sure why it goes away sometimes. It does. Super capacitor. Let's see. I'm curious about this squadron thing, though. I need to find out how to do things with that. Because we got leaderboards. We got a lot of the legions right now. And that's because I'm not sure what to do with that. Because we are allied to Jonathan Archer, which didn't do anything. Applications? Interesting. Settings, I think. So we got Jerome Archer, so power. We have no faction at the moment. And what I normally would do, what I did beforehand, was we have here somewhere here, the Winged Hussars, which is of course W. There, these. These are the main faction in my system anyway. So it would not be bad to follow them, that's fine. But they are independent, they are not a glorious federation. Although they are there, and they are very present there. I don't think I can get another faction in my system. I'll have to bring some federation supremacy in there. But there's not too many playmate factions that actually are federation. There's a lot of independent ones, a lot of imperial ones, disgusting, but only 2, see, that's number 2, federation types, so yeah, I'm not really sure what it will do for us. You check out co-pilots? Yeah, give it a try. Let me know how it is for you, let me know. It sounds like a good option, but I hope it works for what you need for. So and now I have to go all the way back. Yep. All the way back. That's Lord. Where is... oh, there we need to go. There's Wise. Hello, Wise. 7 jumps. We do have enough fuel for this, apparently. And this is a refuel spot, though. But seeing this line is not ticked, I think we should be able to just reach this with a current fuel. Technically. Anyway, we did at least fill up our engineering materials, so that's good. And I think I have to do some scans, probably also Monday. Just go scanning things to get enough to get some of those. I want to get more than one of those things. The problem is you only get one scan material per scan. You can get 2 different types, but you can never get 2 the same ones, right? And of course you have to randomly get the one you need. Wait for the temperatures to drop. 57. As soon as it hits 40, there we go. 47 is good. It's only 25 light years jumps. I think. So jump range is short now? No, 30. Yeah, it is shorter. Because we got that we dropped our Guardian frameshift booster. That's what we dropped. That's why it's so short. To get another contaminated anti-contamination limpet nonsense in, which I didn't need for this, so that was smart. We need it later, but not now. Oh well. It's the reason why this takes a bit longer. But having decontamination is good if you go in for the Titan parts. But for now we don't need it. So bought that too early. Now we have to go home the long way. The scenic route. The Kuma crew, was that not one of them? I think that's a player faction. Now I'd like to know. Now I want to know. Is that player faction, the Kuma crew? I think it wasn't the list. Quickly check that. I am curious. Squadrons, yes. Management. Settings. The members. Power faction. So Kumo, right? C. Area of Independence is one. Oh wait, there's actually another one. C and Z. Yeah, there's also Alliance Democratic Network. Why is Alliance Democratic Network part of the Federation and not Alliance? Weird things. No Federation here. Nor here. Nor here. There. It's Wolf 406, so Kuma's not in here. There is no Kuma as far as I could see. Nope. No Kuma. Kuma Bear. If you know, you know. We did find another cool anime, by the way. The Water Mage. It's nice and relaxing. It's nice and relaxing. Basic isekai with good. A basic slice of life isekai? No, a relaxed isekai, basically. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of isekais. I think they're just fun to watch. Just relaxed, not too much thinking, just, hey, guy, strong, good time, having fun. That's it. That's all I want from those things. Mostly for just before I go to sleep, so I don't want to have too much to think about. Just basically mindless, hey, that's fun. That's good enough. Yeah, I think we should have enough fuel. Also, all losses we get through are gonna be pretty big, I believe. It's 2 more jumps? Yeah, it's easy. That is no problem. Now, I still need to collect Olympus if I go to use this ship for the harvesting of Titan parts. Final jump, back to Wise. Then we need to find a famine system apparently. And to scan a bunch of wakes and ships in the meantime, because I mean they're there, you know, why not? But first, corrosive resistant armor. Corrosive resistant cargo bay. Yeah, cargo rack. So don't forget it, because I know myself, I will forget it. That was unfortunate. It jumped up during the charge up and instantly got into the lock on. That was not what I was hoping for, no. There, that should be enough. Maybe a bit more than enough. But I did notice, by the way, about this SCO, it doesn't instantly stop. When you use your SCO on the Corvette, it instantly stops you and the SCO benefit bonus is gone. But this one isn't. It goes a little bit further. So, yeah. It does mean that you tend to overshoot a bit more with these. Dobrovolsky. While we're going there, I should just actually check for nearest minor faction. Nothing, simply station, right? No star system, I assume. State must be famine. There, with a population of a lot. And you can land here, it's fine. So this population is good. And what I need there is to scan things. So near Sol is fine. Let's do the power of let's get Jerome Archer in here. Actually control. Let's see if that's workable. No, that doesn't work. Can't say Jerome Archer. Maybe Jerome Archer normal, not controlled, maybe? Let's see, search for that. No. Okay, let's do no power then. Ignore power. There we go. An anarchy system, communism, the cooperative of the dictatorship. What is STA? No station in the star system. 46 stations? Holy hell, okay. That's a lot of stations. Population is kind of insanely there, so let's go for HR 1075. But first, oh, not there, not here. That's wrong. Incorrect. False. I got it copied. It's fine. We want to first go down. We get a corrosive cargo. We get rid of all these limpets, which we don't need at the moment. And then we go grab our scanner ship. Yes. Our scans are important. And I should just reinstall all the normal things in the ship so I don't forget them if I go to next time, because it's not going to be today. Because I don't have time for that. That's the shipyard. No, that's wrong. We want outfitting. Let's see. Optional internal. That thing. Sell that thing. Casino limpet. Sell that thing. Want back or scoop. And we want back, or what was this again? Oh yeah, FSD booster. Yes. There we go. So don't forget, I do tend to change this one up for a... Yeah, replace this one for a cargo rack we have here. We don't have it here, apparently. Oh, there it is. Anti-corrosion cargo rack, that's the one. Yeah. This is a capacity of 16, which is the same as normal cargo rack. There, 16 for 16, but this one is anti-corrosion, so that's the one I unlocked earlier. So now I can actually carry the stuff without having problems, that's good. The rest is fine. The rest is fine, yeah. Okay, then switch up ships and go for scans. Mandalay. Oh, of course. Limpets. Limpets are a thing. Expel the limpets. I only used 4 because I had such a small controller. It was just insane. I just used a small, just use nothing. It's fine. That's fine. We don't have any, right? Yeah, it's good. And then we go select ship. It should now work. It is working. It's working. Go Mandalay. We don't need anything for it. We got the scanner, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check it. Fire group should show it. Current wig scanner. Yeah, all the scanners are here. And what kind of scanner is good? Wig scanner. Surprised it's not up there, because I know Kilborn scanner costs 15% of my power, so the wig scanner will be similarly. Need service scanner. Where's my wig scanner? Oh, there it is. Just below. Frame shift wig scanner. There it is. What are your things? Long range not completed yet. Okay. I'll have to get more on that, but I don't have it. Auto launch. Let's go. Should I upgrade that before I go there? Technically, yes. No. We go to HR 1075 and we go and scan the things there, which is a bit away. But they got famine, which is what we need. That means we're gonna have the place we can actually scan for things properly. Mayor's quiet, that's what we like. They're leaving, so you know what? Okay, that is CP scanner, surface scanner, sweet, kill warrant, wig scanner, there we go. Scan that thing. Because that's what we're here for, that's what we're going to do. Scanned. Nothing from it, because why would we? And this should get us back on track towards the right location, I hope so. Constant chatter in ED Copilot might be annoying, but you can choose what it says in the settings and also set limpet reminders based on ship and quantity, etc. Okay, so you have to set it up properly for the too many warnings things, but it is mostly audio if you're in VR, I assume. So it makes sense then that it's telling you little things. You have to select what you want to hear. Oh. It makes sense. It makes sense. Now I hope we're not warping to a system we just scanned. That might be the thing, and then we have to go the wrong way. We'll see. Engage. That's a quick scanner. D-scanner, yes. Scoop that fuel. Now that's the sign of a good fuel scoop. Whenever you just go past a star and you can instantly refuel to completion, that means your fuel scoop is good. It's a right size. How many jumps actually? It's bound to be a lot. Only 4. Never mind. I mean, we're jumping 50 light years a pop. I mean, this ship goes far. It's the whole intent of the ship to go far, go fast, and scan a lot. That's all it needs to do. And I do believe it has an SRV, because it's nice to just be able to land and grab stuff. Basically, a not perfect ball bus. Get to place, do the thing, get out. Did I scan it? Not sure. Let's scan, just to be sure. Kabam. Scoop that fuel. Does it have an exploring or bioscanning? Good question. I don't know. I assume it does both. As far as I understood, this was kind of Inara-like, but Nemesis knows more of it because he uses it, so... But it's a good thing to know. As far as I saw in the video, I think it tells you what planets still need first footfalls, even. I think it also tells you the most expensive places to scan for biology, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think it does help quite a lot actually for bioscanning. That's what I've heard. And there we are, HR 1075 over there. And we are looking for... data mined wake exceptions. We need a lot of those. If possible, I'd like to get, well, 40 of those, but we need 16 per. I got 10. So that is 32, 64 for 4 of them, which is the maximum amount of Titan brush you can carry, so. Let's go to So I want 64 wake exceptions at the least, preferably 1 or 2 more. So there's going to be a whole lot of scanning. It's going to be a whole lot of scanning. But then we can buy, and then we need more tellurium because we have enough tellurium for 3, not for 4. So yeah, I need to get some tellurium as well. And then we can get 4 Titan drive components. We can get 4 of those ratio drives. And as I said, I want them on every single ship I use a lot of, so... I want one on my... I think I have one on my Mendeley here. I'm pretty sure I do. Frameshift drive. Ship info. No, it doesn't. Nothing upgraded whatsoever? What? Ah, okay. I forgot to upgrade this thing altogether. I think I didn't do it because I want to make sure it's got a good one. So I need to buy one for this ship as well. Would increase my distance of traveling quite significantly. What is 23? I think 23 means the ship is too close, I believe, right? There we go. Big ship. Big gravity. So what do we have here? Degraded combat, encoded, stations, fire threats. Now there are convoy dispersal patterns, interesting. I believe there are specific locations near planets usually, where they actually have food hideout systems. Point of interest maybe? Then we need to go to planets, left planets and moons. Distribution centers, those are the things we need. Yeah, that's what we need. Distribution center. And that's where we just have ships going in and out all the time. You can scan a ship, and you can scan their other things. Those are perfect to scan wakes. And then hopefully we get exceptions. Good stretch, good stretch. Yeah, sometimes you need that, chat. A good stretch. Have I scanned the system? I mean, we've done the scanning of the nav beacon, but still. Bam. Yeah, this is, there's a lot here. Look at those 2 ringed planets right next to each other. Also, is that inside the ring or outside the ring? I think it's outside the ring. It's kind of hard to see though. Might hit the ring this way. It's underneath the ring, okay. There. That should get us there. Without hitting the thing itself. It's... yeah. Actually underneath. There we go, and this is the place. Ah! Hello. Glad I have a shield. Okay. Well, hello then. Don't know why I dropped in his face, but you know. Okay. Anyway, that's a beacon. Oh, they've all got nothing here. Look at all the ships, by the way. Holy hell, that's a lot of ships. So what we need here, contacts. We're looking here for distribution ships. I want to scan them as well. Okay, and now I need to find. There is a specific method to scan all these ships to get all the materials. These are all types 9s. That is a jumping ship. Julian Fernandez. He's a friend of mine apparently. Com scanner, surface scanner, Bill Warren scanner, wig scanner. There we go. Data mined wig exceptions. Plus. Nope. Wrong one. I mean, it still will do things. That one, 16 kilometers out. We already got one. Okay. Specific location where they all will warp out all the time. And you can scan them off if you sit at the right location. See a little bit of a zigzag pattern on them. We're not at the right angle though. And this we'll be doing for a significant amount of time, which is gonna be boring as hell to watch. So I'm gonna... And then this is useless. We have it already. That's great. This one needs scan. So I'm gonna do this for a good amount of time. Also, I'm gonna prepare for the weekend, get my bag and stuff, get ready. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, hope you had fun. Enjoy the weekend, do cool things, and I'll be back on Monday. And hopefully I have enough of these things scanned so I can actually get things that I want. Hopefully, maybe, perhaps, we'll see. Anyways, have a nice weekend, enjoy it, and see you hopefully Monday. Also, atypical disruptive wake echoes. Oh no, we need eccentric. Dang it. So close, so close. Anyways, I'll see you guys later, guys. See you guys later. Have a good one, and goodbye.